Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. We're very honored to have in the studio with us today Neal Elkins and also Tammy DeWitt. They are with TRICAP, and we're going to talk today about individual development accounts. And first of all, Neal, we'll start with you. Neal Elkins is the Housing Services Director for TRICAP.
Correct.
And Tammy DeWitt is the Program Director for the program we're going to talk about. Well, first of all, Neal, we're talking about the individual development account. What is that?
That's an opportunity for families to save up to $1,000, and TRICAP through the program can match it at a 4-to-1 ratio, so their $1,000 builds into $5,000. And they can utilize that for different asset purchases, and Tammy can talk a little bit about that. It did change a couple of years ago. The biggest change is Senator Mesmer did write a bill that allowed more people to be eligible. We went from 175% the poverty level to 200, okay. As well as it is allowing now for those families to purchase a vehicle to go to work. It is also allows them to do home repairs with the money. So
okay.
Those are the two big major changes that everybody was asking for. So.
These are individual development accounts, and I know people go, well, is that like an IRA? I guess it's like an IRA, but on the other end. Maybe.
Yeah, it is a savings program, but it's more than just savings. There is counseling that goes along with that. They have to do budgets and try to plan for their asset purchases, whether it be a home or further their education, to purchase a vehicle, to go to home repairs. That's
okay.
The other thing. Any of those types of asset purchases, we prepare them for that purchase.
Now this is an IDA, Individual Development Account, which is run through TRICAP. And Tammy, we're going to talk about who is eligible for the IDA, the Individual Development Account.
Okay, you have to be an Indiana resident with earned income and be at or below 200% of the poverty level for the income guidelines. You have to be able to save a minimum of around $20 to $25 a month for the program, which lasts a savings of 2 years or 4 years, whichever option you choose.
Can you get that money anywhere in that 2 or 4 years, or is it something like at the end of that 2 years that money's available?
You can, once you've, there's also a portion of it that you have to do 8 to 10 hours of financial literacy training, which we offer that. There's things you can do online. There's one-on-one counseling that we can do with you.
Now, is the money, did I understand it right, that it's matched?
Yes.
Okay. So if somebody starts an IDA, an Individual Development Account, and how does the matching work?
For every dollar they save, the state matches them $4. The maximum savings they can have is $1,000 over the 4-year period or 2-year period, whichever program they choose to do. And it's matched 4-to-1. Once they complete their training, they're able to do a withdrawal at any time after that.
Well, that's pretty significant. So if I'm understanding this right, if somebody saves $250, the state will give them $1,000.
Right.
Is that right? Because it's 4-to-1.
Well.
Okay.
Well,
they've got to obviously meet certain requirements.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and certain classes, which are great.
Yes.
Which is going to be good just to learn that anyway. This runs through TRICAP. So do you have to go to TRICAP to do this? Do I have to be a client of TRICAP? Can I just make a phone call? How does that work?
They can make a phone call. They can also get on our website at www.tri-cap.net, and they can email us. We can send them an application. They can call us. We can mail them an application. So we're very flexible.
Okay, now so they're saving, let's say, $25 a month. Okay, is it then money? They come and write a check and say, here, put this in my savings account? Is it withdrawn from their account?
It's all done through TRICAP.
Okay. We
review their application once they submit it to make sure they qualify and they meet the guidelines for the program. Then we set up the account for them, and they make their deposits directly into the account.
Okay, so they would just go to the bank and say, make this deposit. Okay. The part that kind of always confuses me, 200% of poverty level. And I know that that poverty level can change, can it not? How did you figure that? How will they know?
Well, it changes every June, but we also post that on our website. We have flyers available at our offices that tell what that is. And Tammy, I think, has some examples of what that would be, like for a family of 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
a family of 4, they can make up to $48,500 on the program. They do count anyone that's 18 or over in the household, their income.
So you take all those incomes, add them up, gross, and then if you are below that, then you qualify to do this program.
Right.
And you mentioned that there's 10 hours of financial literacy class? Okay.
8 to 10 hours.
What is that?
We can do savings, budgeting, how to read a credit report, credit in general, ways to build your credit, just asset development and financial literacy courses.
So this is a course that you would take at TRICAP. And I guess basically in a way you get certified, yeah, you've gone through the course, so you do qualify. Well, this is a good course anyway. If you take the savings away, it's still worthwhile taking the course just to teach you how to budget.
Right.
Because that seems to be a problem. Probably a lot of people get stuck where they are because they don't budget well. And they should just call your office to get more information about it? Is that because I know sometimes these things, to me, seem a little bit confusing. But it's not as hard as they think, and you'll do the thinking for them?
Yeah.
You'll do the thinking for me if I need you to?
Yes, I can answer any questions you have about the program. When you, like Neal had said, there's certain purchases that apply to your being able to use the funds for, and it was to purchase a new home. You can use it for down payment, assistance, closing costs, things of that nature. Home rehab, if you already have a home, you can use it for, it can't be cosmetic things. It has to be things like replacing your roof, insulation, windows, things of that nature. Education, if you're wanting to go to college, you need help with tuition, room, board. We can even help if you're taking online courses or need a laptop or something for your education. The money can go towards that as well. And then the vehicle purchase, if you do not have a vehicle or a way to get back and forth to school or work, the program can also help with a vehicle purchase.
Okay. Now, this $1,000 match from the state, is that like a one-time match or is that every year?
It's matched quarterly. When you make your deposits quarterly, we do the matches quarterly.
Is it a maximum of 1,000 over the course, or is it?
Yes, a maximum
Okay.
of 1,000 over
Okay.
the 2 or 4 years, whichever you choose, program.
Okay.
And then the maximum match is 4,000. So you save 1,000, you're matched 4,000, will be a total of 5,000 to use towards your asset goal or purchase.
Say that again?
If you save $1,000, they match you 4,000, which will be a total of 5,000 to use towards your purchase.
That could be a decent car. Because, for some people, it really is a struggle just to save $25 a month. But with the budgeting class, so to speak, you can learn how to do that. Because then $25 doesn't seem like that much. And for some folks going, $25, that's not that hard to do. It is for some people. That is difficult. So if you're saving just $250 a year that you're saving in this savings account, and you do that for 4 years, you're going to end up with $5,000, which really you just saved $1,000. What a fantastic program. Who approves the purchase? So let's say I had this saved up and I need to buy a car. Does it have to be approved?
It's
Okay.
approved through TRICAP. Myself or Justin Collins also works in the program. We review the application and the withdrawal and follow the guidelines and see if it's an approved asset purchase.
What's really interesting is for me is this is just one of many different things that TRICAP does that people may not be aware is even out there. And so they simply have to go to you to find out more. If somebody is having a tough time, I guess they could also come to TRICAP and say, "Look, I'm having a tough time. What are the services that I can use here?" Is that acceptable?
Yes.
And that's what you exist for.
Yeah, we do. And if we don't have the service, we know another agency that can provide that service. And so we have a lot of working agreements with hospitals, with other not-for-profits all over southern Indiana that can assist clients with something that we may not have available. We don't try to compete with other people's programs, but we utilize our programs and their programs and try to mesh them together, whatever works best for that client.
And one of the best ways to find out is to go to your website.
Correct.
Which again is tri-cap.net.
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay,
is
so you've got different programs there. You've got this poverty level table there, or information about the IDA, okay, which is the individual development account. Anything else you'd like to add about the program?
And we also cover the programs. We have a synopsis of all of our programs on our Facebook page,
Okay.
too. They're just TRICAP Facebook page, and we're the only TRICAP that has one. So, it's
And you're
gonna be easy.
serving not just Du Bois County, you're serving multiple counties.
Yeah. Our primary counties where we have offices are Du Bois, Pike, and Warwick counties, but we have services in dozens of counties, really, throughout southern Indiana. And with our Coleman program, we go a little bit into Illinois and Kentucky, but our primary focus is Du Bois, Pike, and Warwick counties.
And don't be too proud to check out the services that TRICAP offers. Okay? The individual development account is just one of many different things that may help you take that step forward in your life. Neal Elkins, thank you very much. And Tammy DeWitt, appreciate both of you coming in.
Thank you.
You want to add something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, just make sure that you check out what TRICAP has, because they have many, many programs to help folks out in many different ways. Thank you for watching WJTS. We are local people watching local people.